Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Relationship Show. My name is Glory Irubo, and she is.
I'm Evelyn.
Welcome, ma. You're looking so beautiful as usual.
Thank you. And you too.
Okay, on today's episode, we are going to be discussing a very important issue. Like, we want to be trashing, we want to say it as it is in our hearts. A lot of things that are paining us. So we're going to be discussing on the topic, do women have the ability to change some of men's bad habits? And now some persons might be asking me, what are some of the men's bad habits? Men have bad habits more than women. Quote me anywhere. And I'm going to mention the bad habits that annoys me so much, the one that is paining me in my own body as they do me like that. That's why I want to say it. So some of these men's bad habits that disgust me all the time is, number one, some men are drunk. They're drunkards. Imagine, how can a married man be drunk? You come back, somebody were bringing you back to the house that you drove out by yourself. It's annoying. I'm not of the opinion that men should not drink. You can drink, but don't get drunk. At least some persons quote the Bible that the Bible did not condemn drinking, but say don't get drunk. Please, drunkenness is a very bad habit. And if you are a man, especially if you are a married man, you are irresponsible if you are always drunk. Number two, womanizing. Even the greatest of men in this century, even in the past life, their downfalls are always because of women. Because they don't know how to keep their thing in between their legs. I don't know what's the problem. A man can love a woman, a man can respect a woman, and he will still be womanizing. So I think it takes discipline for a man to be able to control the thing between his legs. So womanizing is a very bad habit on the part of a man. Another bad habit of men are domestic violence. So men take, domestic violence as in categories. Like we have physical abuse, we have emotional abuse, and the rest. Some men hit their wives or their girlfriend or those they are in relationship with. They hit them all the time. They see it as a normal thing.
You think a man can just hit a woman for no reason, for no cause?
See, whatever the reasons be, it is not ideal for a real man.
I'm not in support of men hitting their wife, beating up their wife. But before a man can raise up his hand to hit a woman, don't you think this woman must have been nagging? Because some women abuse men orally. There are a lot of men who are going through oral abuse in their marriages. So when this consistent oral abuse can lead to domestic violence in men,
a man, for whatever reasons, should not hit a woman. Then emotional abuse. Some men are in the habit of washing down their wives or those they're in relationship with. You see a man telling the woman, you are not even beautiful. My secretary is more beautiful. What? That's emotional torture. You don't use such words on some persons.
Okay, now
those are emotional
you
abuse.
Want, like what you mentioned in your topic, you want a woman to change all these bad habits in men. For instance, if a woman gets married to a particular man and the man is not done like that, it's not going to be a day job. If a woman married, fine, there are some men who are really having some bad habits out there, but a woman cannot just change a man overnight. Some men are bad before their wife gets married to them. So when you know this is the kind of man you get married to, you give the man time and work on yourself, work on the marriage, work on it. The man will be able to change with time, with your good attitude as a woman. Because women also have their own bad attitude. There are a lot of women out there who, if you are to be a man, you cannot be able to cope with them in marriage. Because they have their own bad attitude that you cannot be able to tolerate, like nagging. No, so women nag a lot. So women are very dirty. So women are very stubborn, very disrespectful. So women can't even cook for their children. They buy food in the eateries to give to their little children of 4 years to take to the school to eat. How do you call such a woman?
But still, if you have that's not enough reason to hit a man. To hit a woman, still, that is not enough reason to hit a woman.
Okay, if you have a woman who consistently nag as a man, calling you are not a man enough, do you know what that word means? To call your own husband that you are not a man enough, or disrespect your husband consistently.
Well, okay. What? Okay, fine. I'm not taking side with women, but what I'm not taking side with men. Okay, I'm not taking side with women. I don't know, wherever. But what I'm trying to say is, this nagging thing of a woman, the dirtiness, some always tying wrapper, doing a lot of things, they have bad habits as well. Women have bad, annoying habits. But what I'm saying that it takes a real man to be able to cope with such habits and build the wife into the kind of woman he wants her to be without actually hitting her.
Yes.
Do you know that? Okay, fine. Let me even tell you this. I was in the bus today on my way to the office, and there was this woman with swollen face. She was telling everybody that cares to listen and the ones that don't even care to listen that her husband abused her physically. So are you justifying that the woman deserves such treatment that she received from that man because probably she nagged?
And if you hear the part of the man, the two story, if you hear the part of the woman may probably orally abusing this man, the woman herself. Maybe there are some things this woman has been doing for years in the house, and the man has been tolerating her severally, been warning her, stop this attitude of yours, and the woman is being stubborn. So women can be very stubborn.
That's true. So what would you consider as a woman's should I use baddest habits?
A woman bad habits.
Yes, one that is the baddest, that we just say okay, sorry.
Worst.
Yeah, the woman's worst habit.
Okay.
Yes, that you cannot condone if you are a man.
Yes, those just are the habits. Just one.
Yes.
When a woman, for instance, you want a man to change, and you are a very dirty woman in and out in the house with so much disrespectful attitude.
So you mean you cannot condone as a man? If you are to be a man, you cannot condone a dirty woman. If you have a dirty woman, you just call it a divorce. You just divorce her.
No, it's not a matter of divorce. If I'm a man, if you are asking if it is me, I will be able to work on my wife.
I'm asking you, what character will you not be able to stand?
Those kind of character, just like the way I want to tell you that you can be able to change a man. You know, originally you ask if a man can be able to change, a woman can be able to change a man. Yes, you can be able to change a man as a woman if you, the woman, have good attitude. I can refer you to the Bible in the book of 1 Peter 3 verse 1 down. When you read it verse 1 to 6, the Bible spoke more volume of a good woman who, because of the attitude of those women those days, he used Sarah. The Bible used Sarah as an example to us, our mother, because of the attitude of our mother those days. Our father those days turned from their bad way. They begin to serve the Lord. If you read it very well, the Bible analyzes the quality of a good woman. The quality of a good woman is not in your clothes that you are wearing. It's not in this hair that you are wearing. It's not in the food that you cook. The quality of a good woman is the respect you give to your husband. No man will tolerate a woman that robs him of his respect. The respect of a man is very important. Let him be a drunkard. If this man is a drunkard and you consistently as a wife disrespecting this man, the man will never change to being a drunkard.
That's true. The
man will always be drunk. But if you as a woman have those qualities which the Bible referred to in the book of this 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1, if you have those qualities as a woman, you can be able to change your husband from being a drunkard to a good man, a God-fearing man.
Well, in as much as I believe that bad habits are inherent and it takes a lot of time to change, but I also believe that prayers and as well as a good a woman that has a good character will in a long way be able to change a man. I personally also want to tell the ladies out there that when you nag, if you complain too much, don't forget it. The man will not even change. It only takes prayer and you talking to him mildly and meekly for him to change. Then me, okay, so now let's look at steps. We've talked about, okay, you talk about how, no, let's look at steps to changing a man's bad habits. Number one thing I have here is do not nag and shout about those habits unnecessarily. He drinks, okay, maybe come some, you can, honey, you are drunk again, or you come and shower. I'm even imagining myself if I can do something like that. So what other
the step in changing maybe the bad habits of a woman as a man? If you want a woman, if a woman have a bad habit as a man and you want a woman to change, you just spoke about a woman should stop nagging if you want to change your husband. The same thing, if as a man you want to change your wife, you change your wife, correct your wife with love.
Yeah, just hold her, hug her, say, don't do it again, baby.
Your wife.
Thank you, I really support that. Then number two, send him affirmative words in relation with his weakness. If your man is a womanizer, don't tell him, is this thing between your leg that will kill you? You know, you can't say like, my husband is faithful to me. You know, sometimes men have these things that when you tell them opposite of what they are, it really makes them to think, so my wife never knows how they do this bad thing. Might change. So if he always comes late, you know, maybe you can just tell him, say, honey, I know you come back early today. You always come back early, so I know you come back early to us today. You know, affirmative word. If you have a negative thing to say to him, it's rather than saying the negative, just say the positive.
And with prayers, you keep saying the positive words to your husband.
What do you have for women?
So to me, as a man, when you want to change a woman, you keep saying the positive things. You can't refer to your wife as a prostitute as a man. You can't refer to your wife as a dirty woman as a man. If you want to correct your woman, you know your woman is very dirty, there is a way you correct your woman. And the woman with love, with the spirit of love, meekness, the woman will be able to stop all those her dirty attitude and begin to behave well, clean the house, try to knit the children. There are many ways a man can change the wife, not by keeping late nights, not by running away
Women
out of the house.
Late night, a lot.
Your wife, your kids,
so
no matter how dirty they are your responsibility.
Yeah, and lastly, I have on my list here, I have encourage and applaud your man in areas that he is good at. It's not always areas that he's bad at, you're always saying it. Area that he's good at. If okay, fine, he's always drunk, but he's always there for your children. Like he does not
pays
their school fees. Say it. You say, honey, thank you. There are some men out there that they don't pay their children's school, but you do it. You applaud him. And then lastly, be his hype man. Men like ego. Like if you can feed a man's ego, you don't have issue with a man. I'm saying it. Be his hype man. Exactly. Hype him wherever he is. Tell the whole world and stuff like that. Always say positive things about your man. And with prayers.
Also for
make change. For example, now a lot of persons used to laugh at let's take a look at even before we even call it a close. Annie and Two-Face, since Two-Face got married to Annie for a marriage of like 9 years now, we've not seen him in any scandal with a woman.
So he
has changed for 9 good years. We've not heard that so Baba was with a man. He's now officially blind to Annie. So men actually change. Men change. Men do.
It all depends on the way you channel the correction.
One last word.
So to me, I want to encourage every woman out there, no matter the kind of man you marry, you may be thinking, oh, this man is the worst of all. That your man may be an angel. Just try and read your Bible, pray very well, and be a good woman for your husband. The man will be able to change.
Yeah. Amen.
You must
be a good man for your woman.
You must learn how to tolerate your husband. Tolerance.
All right, everyone, you've heard it all. I believe we did justice to this topic. So if you have your own opinions, you can leave us a comment down there. Please don't forget to always like, subscribe, interact with our shows and programs on Pinnacle TV. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Bye.
what you were thinking when you were sleeping with my husband. That makes me look like a whore.
That makes you a whore.
Are you a virgin?
Of course not.